Hi, this is the third of the Carnegie books that I've read, because I said I'm going to do all 8, or try to read all 8 before the before the prize is announced. This one is incredible. It is Run Rebel. I've realised that when I talked about it before, I said it was Run Rebel, but now I've read it, I know it says Run Rebel. And it is in verse. I don't know whether you can sort of see that clearly, but the whole novel is in verse. And it is so powerful for being in verse, because the whole the emotions are condensed into a few words, which just make it really powerful. It's a story of Amber, and Amber is the daughter of two of parents who came from India, Indian immigrants, and they're illiterate. They can't read or write English, and so Amber is their voice. She has to navigate everything for them. Her father is an alcoholic, he's abusive, there's domestic violence, and her mother is beaten. She's lives in fear. She works in almost like a sweatshop for very, very little money. And Amber is navigating her life. She's got friends in school. She's got dreams of being an athlete, but at the same time she is afraid for her mother, afraid for herself, because all through her childhood she's been told that if she dishonours the family, if she does anything to bring shame on the family, then she'll be killed. This is the fear that she's always had. And she's got friends, David and Tara, and she's got this affection for David, but she can't show it because of the fear of reprisals. And it is such a powerful story as she tries to help her mother. She tries to find a way of escaping, and the emotions, it is incredible. It's in poetry, but I wouldn't say it's for a read aloud poetry, because the way it's written, there are messages within the poems that you see as you're reading them. You get letters highlighted, so the poem is saying one thing, but the highlighted letters give you a phrase. So it's not a poem. I wouldn't say it's a book to be read aloud. It's a book to be read, to be seen. So you can pick out all these other messages that she is giving. And run rebel. She becomes a rebel. She tries to rebel. And it's a story of hope. It's a story of fear. It's a story of domestic abuse. It's a story of sort of like two sides, because her father is thought of in the community as this upstanding person, but in truth he's an abuser. So you've got the two sides of her father, and it's the love you still have for an abuser, that you can't stop loving them just because they hurt you, because you've got this emotional bond to them as well, and that comes through as well with her. She can't hate her father. She doesn't like what he's doing. She's afraid of him, but she cannot hate him. It's a really, really powerful book, and wow, that's all I can say about this one. So it'll be interesting when I get to the Elizabeth Acevedo one, how that compares, because that is also a book in verse. So I will sort of how to do a comparison once I've read that one. So anyway, that is number 3, and I'll let you know when I've read number 4. So happy reading. If you like the video, you know what to do, like, subscribe, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye.